Did you know that tax-related issues affect millions of Americans every year? The Internal Revenue Service receives over 150 million tax returns annually, with the average American paying around 24% of their income in taxes. This staggering figure highlights the importance of understanding tax-related complexities. As the tax landscape continues to evolve, it's essential to stay informed. From deductions to credits, the tax code can be overwhelming. However, by grasping key concepts, individuals can minimize tax liabilities and maximize refunds. Imagine having the confidence to navigate tax season with ease. But that's not the strangest part. Tax laws and regulations change frequently. This means taxpayers must stay up to date to avoid costly mistakes. And then something unexpected happened. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act brought significant changes. One of the most significant changes was the doubling of the standard deduction. Now, many taxpayers are wondering if itemizing deductions is still worthwhile. It's like having a puzzle with too many pieces. You need to find the right fit. Let's start with the basics: tax brackets and rates. The tax code is divided into 7 tax brackets, ranging from 10% to 37%. Each tax bracket applies to different levels of income, and the rates increase as income rises. But that's not the only factor. Tax credits and deductions also play a crucial role. Imagine having a credit that can reduce your tax liability by thousands of dollars. Tax credits are a great way to offset taxes owed, but they can be complex to understand. For example, the Earned Income Tax Credit, EIC, is a refundable tax credit for low to moderate income workers. To qualify, you must meet specific income and family size requirements. But wait until you hear what comes next. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act expanded the EIC. This means more individuals are eligible for the credit, resulting in larger refunds. Now let's talk about deductions. These can reduce taxable income, but they come with limitations. The most common deductions include mortgage interest, charitable donations, and medical expenses. However, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act limited state and local tax, SALT deductions. This change affects taxpayers who itemize deductions and live in high-tax states. It's like having a puzzle piece that no longer fits. You need to find an alternative. One solution is to focus on other deductions, such as charitable contributions and mortgage interest. But that's not the only challenge. Tax laws and regulations can change frequently. This means taxpayers must stay informed to avoid costly mistakes.
For instance, the IRS offers free tax filing options for low to moderate income individuals.
The IRS Free File Program Individuals provides access to tax software and guidance. However, this program is only available to taxpayers with incomes below $69,000. If you earn more than $69,000, you may still qualify for discounted tax software. It's like having a secret code. You need to know the right keywords to access the program. Another option is to hire a tax professional or accountant. They can help you navigate tax complexities and ensure accuracy. But be aware that hiring a tax professional can be costly. The average cost of hiring a tax professional ranges from $200 to $500. Now, let's talk about tax-related myths and misconceptions. One common myth is that the IRS only audits wealthy individuals. However, the IRS audits individuals of all income levels, including those with moderate incomes. It's like having a puzzle with too many pieces. You need to understand the risks. Another myth is that tax laws and regulations are complex and impossible to understand. While tax laws can be complex, there are resources available to help. The IRS offers free tax education and resources, including the Taxpayer Advocate Service. This service provides assistance with tax-related issues and disputes. But that's not the only resource. Tax software and apps can also help. For example, TurboTax and H&R Block offer tax preparation and filing options. These programs can guide you through the tax filing process and ensure accuracy. However, be aware that these programs may charge fees for their services. The average cost of using tax software ranges from $20 to $100. Now, let's talk about tax-related tips and advice. One tip is to keep accurate records of income and expenses. This can help you stay organized and ensure accuracy when filing taxes. It's like having a treasure chest. You need to keep track of your valuables. Another tip is to take advantage of tax credits and deductions. For example, the child tax credit can provide significant savings for families. However, be aware that the child tax credit has income limits and phase-outs. It's like having a puzzle piece that fits perfectly. You need to understand the rules. Finally, let's talk about tax-related resources and support. The IRS offers free tax education and resources, including the Taxpayer Advocate Service. This service provides assistance with tax-related issues and disputes. It's like having a lifeline. You need to know where to turn for help. If you're struggling with tax-related issues, don't hesitate to reach out. The IRS is committed to helping taxpayers navigate tax complexities. So, what can you do to prepare for tax season? First, gather accurate records of income and expenses. Second, take advantage of tax credits and deductions. Third, stay informed about tax laws and regulations. And finally, you can minimize tax liabilities and maximize refunds. Consider hiring a tax professional or accountant. By following these tips, you can minimize tax liabilities and maximize refunds. If you found this information helpful, subscribe for more tax-related tips and advice. And don't forget to like and comment below with your tax-related questions and concerns. If you're looking for more tax-related tips and advice, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.